Boom. Hello everybody, I'm Takeshy, and I'm back with the grass tire. We just proven to go that we splashed to that body with something and it became bad on the upper half only. But Hina is not, Hina can't deal with her anymore. And I can't deal with her either. But it's funny. To get back to my explanation. The reason only the upper half of the cross was bad. It's because after the explosion, when the corpse was on fire, I only dosed the burning upper half. Then it was entirely because of the sprinklers. Now if the sprinklers didn't make the corpse wet, then the murder in the garden had to have occurred. After the sprinklers went off at 7:30 AM, when I have a alibi, but that doesn't happen because of the sheet. Then the murder happened between 7:30 AM and 9 AM, when the corpse was discovered. But Nagi doesn't have an alibi between 10 PM and last night until 7:30 AM, right? Which means Naya couldn't have done it, dude. He's got an alibi. Which makes Kirigi the only one without alibi. The only person with no alibi is Kirigi. Then Mukuri Kisaba's murder. No, that's ridiculous. That's too easy. There's no way Kirigi can be the culprit. I have only one thing to say. If I am executed here for this, then the truth about this academy will never come to light. I will not let that happen, no matter what. What? Are you saying you are not the culprit? She never said that. Oh, she did. Of course not. There's no way I could be. This is a trap set by the Master. A trap set by the Master? Yeah, things got too hard for you, so I'm just gonna push it on me. That's not how I feel for you, but do you really think an excuse like that, Clever? That's true. Monokuma never once lied to us. So I still don't know who killed Mukuri Kusaba. But I'm really sure that Monokuma didn't lie to us yet. You shut your mouth. Yes, sir! Shutting up! Oh, I spoke again! But Kirigi, you also have a motive for killing Mukuro Isaba. As everyone else has. Huh? A motive? She called her the super high school fair. In other words, she believes her to be the puppet master. And for that very reason, Kirigi killed Mikuro Kusaba. So she put an end to all this. But in reality, she was wrong. Kirigi failed to realize that Mukuro Kusaba was not the proverbial star. And so something she didn't plan for, didn't expect to happen. This class trial. That's Kirigi's motive? She's got motive and no alibi. At this point, it's pretty much set in stone. Kirigi's the culprit. Yeah, she will do everything. She said that. I am not the only one without an alibi. Nagi's alibi is inadequate. She is pulling the time for us to find the real culprit, which can be Toko. Huh? Just because the corpse wasn't bad from the sprinklers doesn't necessarily mean she was killed after 7:30. Why not? Because there's a way to prevent the body from getting wet when the sprinklers go off. You have my attention. You could prevent the corpse from getting wet by covering it with a certain something at the scene. Yes, but there is one little strange thing. That we found that sheet in the shed. So someone took it off before we found the body. Was that you? You, Kirigi? No, you said that you didn't hear the body discovery. But that's only gonna happen when 3 or more people find the body. Something at the crime scene used to cover the corpse? Yes, that's the sheet. Yes. You mean that final sheet? So you noticed. Yes, if the culprit had covered the corpse with that sheet, then it would have been in the garden. Yes, that's strange because she said, so you noticed. She is sure that we didn't do it. She's pulling time. Okay. When the sprinklers went off and not gotten wet. And that's exactly what the culprit did. The way the sheet is so it corroborates that. The fact that only one side of the sheet got dirty is because that side was facing the sprinklers. Just a moment, guys. Okay, I'm back. I just have to do my noise. Another side, which was facing the corpse, did not get wet, so it didn't get dirty, and it's not bloody. In other words, the culprit used final sheet to prevent Springtrap from getting the cross sweat. Yes, that's what I do too. And for what reason would they go so far just to prevent the corpse from getting wet? Most likely, so they could make us believe the murder occurred at a different time than it actually did. So they would be able to make themselves an alibi, much like Nagi just did. Why would you say that, Kirigi? School time! Why would you try to make it look like I did? No, now is not the time to be thinking about that. If that final sheet really was used in the way Kirigi is saying, that means it came with a contact with the corpse, right? It made direct contact with the body. No, that doesn't make sense. What about it doesn't make sense? At this rate, everyone's gonna think like this. I don't have time to try to figure out what Kirigi is thinking. I just need to blow a hole in her claim. Now before the explosion after the informant. Incident timeline most likely. The culprit covered the corpse with the vinyl sheet. So it didn't get. Of course it was. So the vinyl sheet only left in on the other side because that side got wetted by the scissors. But the other side of the sheet wasn't even a little bit dirty. Because the sprinklers didn't get wet. That side was fed in the corpse. So of course it stayed clean, dude. I got the feeling some sort of hint in the state of the final sheet. The knife. Of course it was Nagi. Not the knife? I thought it was the knife. What do I have? I have half and half. Before, after... I need before the explosion, most likely. No, I will die. Oh yeah, I got it. What's the time to say? I want to prove that it should have been bloody. But I was suspecting, no one listen what I say. Oh, well, is it over already? The crossfire is now adjourned. Quick, make up your minds. Who's the villain? Poo, 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 poo. It looks like one who received the most votes. This is Nakoto Nagi. Oh, too bad, too bad. Nagi is not the villain. Congratulations, the real villain just completed his flying colors, but nevertheless, it's punishment time. Is this really the end of us? Would you like to try again? Yes. No, I don't want to. We are not giving up just yet. Okay, so fragments the instant timeline. I want to see our incident timeline.
ビニールシートが片面だけ汚れてたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせいか。
Yes.
そのビニールシートの裏面は少しも汚れてなかったよね。
そっちはスプリンクラーを浴びてねえからな。死体に面してただけだから綺麗なままで当然だべ。
Oh yeah, because before the explosion, there was no final sheet. That's what I have to prove. Okay.
犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせることで死体が濡れないようにした。
片面だけ
でもそのビニールシートは少しも汚れてなかったよね。
そっちはスプリンクラーを浴びてねえからな。死体に面してただけだから
Oh, I got it.
綺麗なままで。
Alright.
犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせ死体が濡れないようにした。
じゃあビニールシートが片面だけ汚れてたのはその面がスプリンクラー。
そのビニールシートは少しも汚れてなかったね。
スプリンクラーを浴びてねえから死体に面してただけだから綺麗なままで当然だべ。
It was facing the...
犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせることで濡れないようにした。じゃあビニールシートが片面その面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせいか。
でもそのビニールシートの裏面は少しも汚れてなかったね。
スプリンクラーを浴びて死体に面してたから綺麗なままで当然。
Nope. I tried it, but that's no. There is a contradiction, obviously. And I already said
犯
what
人は死
I...
体にビニールシートをかぶせることで死体が濡れないようにしたの。
じゃあビニールシートが片面だけ汚れてたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせいか。
でも
That's
その
right.
ビニールシートの裏面は少しも汚れてなかったよね。
That's right
そっち
too.
はスプリンクラーを浴びてねえからな。死体に面してただけだから綺麗なままで当然だべ。
Yes, because we didn't see any vinyl sheet of the props. The other thing would make sense because of the knife. It was bloody, but obviously it's not.
やっぱり片面だけが綺麗な状態ってのは
No,
おかしいよ。
it doesn't make sense for only one side of the sheet to be clean.
だってさ、爆破される前の死体ってまだ血が乾いてない状態だったんだよ。
That's what I wanted to prove with the knife. But okay. Remember before the explosion, the blood on the body still hadn't dried.
触ると汚れる危険性がある。戸上くんだってそう言ってたよね。
Tommy even said if we touched it, we would get our hands
そんな
dirty.
死体にビニールシートをかぶせたら間違いなく血で汚れちゃうはずだよ。
If the sheet had been used to cover the body, there is no way it wouldn't have gotten blood on it.
犯人が洗ったんじゃね？
Maybe the cool washed it?
使われたことを
Hide the fact that it might be used? No.
それなら両面を洗い流すはずだ。片面だけ洗ったところで隠したことにはならない。
Then they would have washed both sides. Only washing one side doesn't hide anything.
そりゃまあ
Oh, well, you have a point.
そもそもその時の死体の血自体が犯人の偽装工作だとしたら
And what if the corpse blood on the corpse was a red herring planted by the culprit? What? Yes. Here comes the park. Am I right? The blood, a red herring? Yes, and we will see it next time. What it's about. Because it's already 90 minutes. So, cut.